personal pain takes your name and your dreams lie dead in the dust.
When personal pain takes your name and your dreams lie dead in the dust. From 1989 to 2004, Cornerstone Television produced over 3,300 His Place programs. It was our goal to show that Christianity in a slice of life, to encourage people that it's about relationship that doesn't just take place on Sunday mornings, but every day of the week.
I'm yelling because you didn't take me seriously as somebody who's a parent of our child.
You are his mother.
You made me look stupid in front of our 2.5-year-old.
No, I did not make you look stupid.
What? I saw you talking to Suzanne.
Well, actually, she was doing all the talking.
Did she tell you why she's upset?
Nah, she didn't say nothing, man. I can't understand what's going on, man. But you know what? She must be really upset for a good reason. I mean, look at her. She's gonna get sick.
For 15 years of programs, we tackled the tough stuff. Our hearts were broken as Meredith found herself pregnant outside of marriage. How is a Christian supposed to respond? Meredith kept little Owen, but had to raise him as a single mom. Now on the other side, Millie found herself pregnant, and despite the encouragement and love of the people in His Place, decided to have an abortion anyway. How do you react to hate the sin, but love the sinner? It always seemed like the wicked prospered as Phil, the owner of the bar next door, enjoyed coming into the humble diner to merely gloat about his latest financial coup.
That sounds like a threat, Joe.
You know, I think you need to go back to shenanigans where you came from. Do you understand?
What's your problem, Joe? I'm not doing anything.
What do you mean you're not doing? You can go around and do all this to your goofy waitresses and then bimbos that come into your diner. But do not do it to anybody in this diner because they're my friends. Do you understand?
A lot of questions about the definition of prosperity and who is really winning in this life.
I can't believe that you think that that is the wonderful way to handle homelessness, to put them on buses.
No. I don't think that's the wonderful way to handle homelessness. I think that's the wonderful way to handle homelessness on this street right now.
The characters dealt with the same problems you deal with: financial struggles, depression, families falling apart, addictions, and relationships. And add to that we weren't afraid to have our guests come in and talk about anything that was happening in the news or in the world. His Place was a safe place for anyone to come. We welcomed Christian and atheist, Muslim, Hindu, politicians, business leaders, journalists, and other world shakers. Our guests ranged from fallen ministers to sports heroes, from convicted felons to world-renowned evangelists. Everyone enjoyed coming into the diner and sharing their story. Add into this mix the best in Christian music from around the country, and you have a show that would reach the unreachable. Over half of the His Place audience were men, something unheard of in Christian television. Bar owners and restaurateurs would nightly tune their channels to His Place, and our guests frequently told us of people who they never thought would watch Christian television told them that they were tuning in on a regular basis. Even those who didn't like or were afraid of Christian television generally found His Place to be a safe place. A place to share, someone to care, where they learned about a love that lasts. They were respected, and we saw some of them come to know Jesus or grow in Him through this relationship.
Straighten out.
Did the show work?
I admitted myself to
Mike Mowry thought so.
I just felt led to go to Indian Lake Christian Center, which is a church in the mountains of western Pennsylvania. And the pastor there was Tim Bergen from Cornerstone Television, His Place. And I'd seen him before because I'd been watching Cornerstone off and on for years. Now I had a mentor.
Greatest investment in whether
Because I wasn't the kind of person that somebody would even come up and try to witness to.
USA Today listed His Place as the innovative show on Christian television. Robert Bianco of the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette, not necessarily a friend of Christian television, said, His Place talk show is one of the best produced and most innovative local programs he's ever seen. The Morning Star, Brownsville, Texas, called His Place the latest wave in Christian programming. Marriages were restored, lives saved and dramatically changed. People were reached who would never watch Christian television. Well, it's time that we do it again. And this time, we'll be more innovative. We'll go deeper. And we'll reach people where they are in even better ways so that they can see Jesus more clearly. It's time to come on in and find a friend again at His Place.
His Place.